No, David. David was a little boy who loved to explore, run and jump and touch everything. But sometimes he didn't always follow the rules. One morning, David was playing inside the house. He climbed onto the sofa and started jumping up and down. No, David, his mother called, but David pretended not to hear. He laughed and jumped even higher until crash! The lamp fell to the floor and broke. His mother sighed and shook her head. David, I told you that jumping on the sofa is not safe. Let's clean this up together. David pouted and crossed his arms. I don't want to. Not listening and pushing limits. Later that day, David was playing with his crayons. He had an idea. What if he made the walls look colorful? So he started drawing all over the walls. No, David, his mother called again, but David kept coloring, pretending not to hear. His mother walked over and gently took his hand. David, walls are not for coloring. Here's some paper instead. David frowned. But I want to draw on the wall. I understand, but walls are for keeping our house nice and clean. If you want to make big art, we can tape paper to the wall. David sighed down agreed. Okay, understanding the rules and boundaries. Later, David ran through the house with muddy shoes, leaving footprints everywhere. No, David, his mother said firmly. No, David, his mother said firmly. Shoes off before coming inside. Shoes off before coming inside. But I like running fast. David said. His mother nodded. Running is fun, but inside the house, we walk. If you want to run, we can go outside after cleaning up. David grumbled but took off his shoes. His mother handed him a cloth to help wipe the floor. Love and guidance. That evening, David was tired, but still full of energy. As his mother gave him a bath, he splashed water everywhere, soaking the bathroom floor. No, David, his mother said, shaking her head. David giggled. Oops. After bath time, David ran around the house in his pajamas instead of going to bed. David, it's bedtime now, his mother reminded him. David whined. I don't want to sleep. His mother smiled and hugged him. I know it's hard to stop playing, but sleep helps you grow strong. Let's read a bedtime story together. David finally climbed into bed. As his mother tucked him in, she kissed his forehead and said, I love you, David. Even when I say no, I always love you. David smiled sleepily. I love you too, Mommy. Positive discipline lessons from this story. Number 1, set clear boundaries. Children need consistent rules, even if they push limits. Number 2, acknowledge their feelings. Instead of saying, because I said so, explain why rules exist. Number 3, offer alternatives. Give children appropriate choices instead of just saying no. Number 4, encourage responsibility. Let children help fix their mistakes instead of punishing them. And number 5, show unconditional love. Make sure children know that even when they are corrected, they are still loved.